You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. So, to my members only, you will get the exclusive video. You know what I'm saying? You will get the exclusive video of what's going on. Now, that said, let's get right to it. So, got this, got this, two of the same Armani codes they gave me, and two of the same Valentinos they gave me, right? And then they gave me, I don't have it with me. Oh, there it is. Let me get it. They gave me this Valentino thing right here. Yeah, I used some of it already. This is Valentino, old school Valentino. Now, I'm going to unbox the actual Valentino so y'all can see it. All right? You got to step your cologne gain up, fellas. Step your cologne gain up. This is the new one. I always get the top stuff. There it is right here. Y'all see it? This is top quality. You see how they make the Valentino? This is exclusivity. This came out not too long ago. All right? Gotta hide certain things. So yeah, you see that? Top of the notch, y'all. Top of the notch. Valentino, the newer one. It's gonna cost you a price. They was gonna give me the green bottle. They decided just to give me these side ones and the clear Valentino, the first one that came out. That's about it. It's all well and good. It's long overdue. So I got this because my other one is done. So I'm just gonna pretty much, remove it and put my other ones up there for the time being. So this is gonna last me for a minute, y'all. This one right here is gonna last me for a minute. So always when you go get you a cologne, get you something that's gonna last you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much digging it. You open it up, take your time, boom. There it is. Yeah, so go get you a Valentino, go copy you a Valentino. Especially if you're in a climate that's fall, winter. It's very smooth, it's very on point. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Make sure y'all support the Cash App. If you have any questions, support the Super Chat. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members. I'm going to stay focused. If you want to get my attention, hey, show some support. Because we're going to have a serious talk right now. Let me put the music down. Listen. There are some women, there are some men that are secretly watching us that is connected to New Breed. That's right. You got female content creators, you got male content creators who secretly watch me, Brainwavezz, and Ringo. That is talking about us. Because if they're talking about Ringo, they're talking about us too. New Breed has an alliance in a different sector of YouTube. I got one of the witches that was recommended to my platform. The Most High moves certain ways. So if she's watching, they're going to know who it is. Ringo going to know who it is. Brainwave's going to know who it is. They're going to do their own research. If they decide to talk about the individual, that's up to them. I'm not going to mention her name. I'm not going to mention the guy's name. I'm going to let them know. I want you, the public, to know, and I'm going to make it clear. Listen, what you do in the dark will come to the light. If you're on some funny business, remove yourself as soon as possible. Because one thing about me, It's going to come to me real quickly. I did not look for this. It just so happens it came. I was going to talk about Cologne. I was going to talk about other stuff, which I will get to. This is a serious matter. There's a lot of men, there's a lot of women who secretly watch us that are witches and warlocks and they work with New Breed heavily because their time is short. They don't have anything to say. They have an issue with Ringo. So if they have an issue with Ringo, they have an issue with Brainwaves, they have an issue with me. That's all to it. There's no getting around it. There's a lot of men and women who try to do love situations, scenarios. I don't fall for that stuff. I don't fall for that. There's a lot of people who don't want to see us on YouTube. There's certain female content creators, there's certain male content creators on the low end or in the, what you call it, in the middle of YouTube, working with this character. And this woman will be exposed. She will be exposed because she congratulated New Breed. Oh yeah, she did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't take it down, woman. Don't take it down. Matter of fact, let me do something real quick. I'm not gonna give her no airplay. Nope. I'm not gonna give her no airplay, no attention. What I will do is let the audience know. Don't think for 1 second that we don't know what's going on. And I'm not talking to the supporters. I'm talking to those who act like they down for the good cause and they not. They moving funny. So let me make sure that I send it to them. And I want her to know, and I want New Breed to know that I know what's going on. I want them to know. I want my audience to know. So don't try to take it down and act like y'all don't know each other and you're not doing things behind closed doors and all. No, 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 no. They may know who this content creator is. They may not know. The point is, I bring it to them, bring it to their attention. Right now, let me do that real quickly. So you'll give me 1 second. And let me send the other one to them. The lies that these people do on Ringo and Brainwaves and myself. Yep, I'm not going to give this woman any time. I don't go at women. No. Like that. I don't. Y'all be careful. Be careful. I'm telling you, be careful. It's crazy out here, man. People are really crashing out. People are really crashing out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. You got people out here who secretly are witches and warlocks. And they try to figure out how they can get on your Instagram, how they can get on your other avenues of whatever you do. Don't let them in. That's why I have my thing private. And I have removed 2 people off my Instagram. They blocked for good. That's right. I'm not taking no chances. When I see people moving funny, I just block them. People are not moving correctly. You can't be around me. You can't be around them. You have this female content creator. This is all odds with New Breed. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. So there's a lot of people that watch Ringo. They definitely watch Brainwaves. They definitely watch me. And they are secretly saying these things, I have to call it out. I'm not going to give her no play. I want her to know I know who she is. It came on my recommendation. And then he shouted her out. New Breed shouted her out, according to her. Listen here, lady. You definitely got to be a witch because you're okay with DoorDash scamming. You're okay with scammers. You're okay with people that steal and lie. You never supported Ringo. You never supported Brainwavezz. You never support me. You is a monitoring lady spirit. That's what you are. It's crazy how we know it's a full moon and people are losing their minds out here. Full moon, they losing their mind, y'all. Y'all be mindful and cognizant out here, y'all. Be very mindful. I send it to them because I want them to know who she is, and I'm not going to speak on her name publicly. I want her to know you're out of pocket, you're a witch, and you're dealing with a narc demon. And you're lying on Ringo, you're lying on Brainwaves, you're lying on me. And you let this man endorse you. You let the devil endorse you. This is why I say, just because women that look of my ilk is not of my ilk. This is why I say it. It's too many women that is quote unquote of our that look like us love to protect liars and thieves. I couldn't believe that she said that New Breed is a higher regard on YouTube. I couldn't believe it. And Cole, she said that New Breed is a higher regard. And this is my first time seeing this woman's platform. I wasn't going to say anything in her comment section. I wanted to come publicly to talk about it. That you lied on Ringo. That means you sent your audience to get Ringo out of character, which he don't get out of character. He's very passionate about what's going on. He's tired of the fakeness. Like he said, this world is fake. He's not lying. This world is fake, y'all. It's fake. A lot of people be coming in the chat, coming in the comment section acting stupid. And she's okay with that. Nobody's stopping you from unsubscribing. Nobody's stopping you from unsubscribing. Ladies, if you support that new demon, I don't want you in my chat. I don't want you in my comment section. If you in love with a demon, may the Most High reveal who you are to me or to the brothers so that you could be blocked and removed forever out of my life. Something tells me it's more going to come out. Who's next? Who's the next woman? Who's the next man? Because this was recommended to me. I was not looking for this. It's like the Most High showed me this, and I had to talk about it. I wasn't going to go on her comment section and say she was out of pocket. I know she watches this platform because she watches Ringo and Brainwavezz. So I know she know about my platform. You out of pocket. You a witch. And you in cahoots with DoorDash. You play like you're not in cahoots with DoorDash. See, some of these people are in cahoots with DoorDash. I'm convinced. The only ones and I'm going to say this publicly, the only ones that's really calling out DoorDash, Ringo, Brainwavezz, Mr. Skinny TV, and myself. That's it. And two other people. It's legit. I don't know them like that. I have not watched their channel. So I'm mentioning the names that I know that is really exposing DoorDash. Most of these other content creators, they not exposing her. They down with her. You got to decipher who's calling out who and who's down with who and acting like they calling out the person. Just like you got a lot of so-called conservatives who are Ibarracis, yet they call themselves conservatives. Just like you got people say they love God and they love Christ, yet they don't love their own people. They don't love their own people that look like them. So how can you love God and love Christ? Hypocrites. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the mods. I'm focused right now. If you want my attention, you know how to get my attention. I'm focused. I appreciate y'all being in the chat. This is a serious, serious subject. My subject is very serious, and I'm really not surprised I had to talk about this. Got my nice cologne here. Y'all see it? Put a 5 in the chat if y'all see it. Look at that nice cologne, y'all. Look at that nice elite cologne. Look at that. Bam. 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 Looking good, right? Look at that. Look at that cologne. High-end cologne. That's right. Gotta treat yourself, fellas. Get yourself the number one. I go for number one. I go for the number one stuff. That's right. I want the number one stuff. I'm in the number one state, the number one city. That's right. So if you support the stream, we can have the conversation. I appreciate you fellas and ladies for tuning into the show. But if you want me to stop talking, hit the super chat. If you cash app, cool. I appreciate it. If you want to cash app and keep it private. But if you want to get my attention, hit the super chat because we got to talk about this. I see the members. I see the mods. I see y'all. Keep having a conversation while I'm talking. So, like I stated, this particular woman endorsed New Breed, lied on Ringo, because Brainwavezz and Ringo call out a YouTuber that did not give credit. He stole from Ringo. He stole from Brainwavezz first and Ringo with that receipt. And she came out and proved herself to be not who she claimed to be, based on the research I have done so far. And she's down with DoorDash. I don't care. That's a fake exposed video. A lot of these people do fake exposed videos to try to get her audience. And they no different than DoorDash because she's a witch. It's no wonder she was like, New Breed, you did the right thing by standing still and not going in. She don't even know about the other videos. And this is why I'm having this talk now. If you are down with New Breed, if you are on that repentive BS, I will block you. I ask the Most High through Christ. Anybody that's down with these sinners, cut them off from me. You got to be cut off. That guy has gotten other women, other men to do his deed. He wants to control people. He admitted in his live stream that he wants to control people. He wants to control women. He wants to control men. Brainwavezz talked about it. Ringo going to talk about it sometime later on when he gets a chance. The point is, this guy wants to control people. That's what narcissists do. And the women narcissist can be just as crazy as a narcissistic man. There's a lot of them that's watching us. I'm convinced. That's why I'll only say hi to select few people. I'm not saying hi to everybody because I realize some people were sent to monitor our channels. It's not like these people support. I'm only talking to my supporters. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who you are. It's only far few between. Everybody else, it speaks for itself. You're not going to stop us exposing New Breed, DoorDash, whoever it is. It needs to be called out because a lot of people believe that these people are innocent. They have blood in their hands, y'all. They've done a lot of sacrificing. They don't care about their own family. They don't care about nobody but themselves. And this is the reason why I tell you guys, you can't go with a woman because she resembles you. You have to go with a woman that's not on some BS, fellas. A lot of these ladies on the internet, they be capping, man. Some of these female content creators, they're in love with that demon New Breed because they're a witch. They're a witch. And I'm telling you right now, it's so many of them watching Ringo. So many of them watching Brainwavezz and myself. They try to mess with our channels. They try to mess with our support. They try to mess with those who rock with the platform and not swayed by these entities and deity content creators. I want this woman to know you're a witch. I won't mention your name. You could go ahead and make a video about me and lie about me all you want. The truth of the matter is you're a witch. And you endorse a narcissistic demon New Breed. And you prove what I said and many times in many of my videos. Some of these women, they overly religious. They act like they know the whole Bible, and they'll try to use the Bible on you like you did something wrong when the whole entire time they project it. Be careful out here, y'all. I rebuke them and we send it back to the sender in the name of Christ. Anything they try to do, I rebuke them. And we send it back to the sender in the name of Christ. That goes for my chat, that goes for Ringo, that goes for Brainwavezz being protected by the Almighty Yah through Christ. Y'all trying to do damage control. Y'all in love with DoorDash. Y'all in love with New Breed. They can't do no wrong. And that's very dangerous on the internet. When these people get called out, they saying we bully. They saying that we are informants. They saying that something wrong with us. No, it's something wrong with you and those who view these people. And you got a lot of people, I unsubscribe from Ringo. I unsubscribe from Brainwavezz. I want to unsubscribe from Warlock. No problem. Do it. Do it right now. Because a lot of you, you don't care for God. You don't care for Christ. You don't care for this truth. You're on demon time. You're on demon time. A lot of these people on demon time. Moderators, members only. A lot of these people on demon time, y'all. So we're going to get to Newbury right now. We're going to get to his video right now. So let's get right to it. Let's get right to his video. I want to show you something. Let's get right to it. Make sure you continue to get the like up. We're going to get to a certain part. I have not watched this video. I only listened to Brainwavezz talk about it somewhat. So let's get right to it. I want to give a second. Okay. It led me to go to this situation here. So let's get right to it. All right, here we go.
It's so many situations where there's a lot of victims, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, and people will see it. We look at all of these Rico charges and Diddy cases and R. Kelly cases and all that.
You see why? You see, I'm glad it went to that. I'm glad it went to that. You see, this guy wants Trump to be locked up. No, you need to be locked up. Them other YouTubers that you work with need to be locked up. And y'all need to be serving time overseas or pretty much gone. And go to planet hell where you belong. You worrying about the wrong stuff when you have done some questionable things to women. You said I did some questionable things to women on your platform. No, you demon, have done some questionable things to women without their acknowledgement. Remember last year, y'all, it was one particular woman that said, I know you knew Bree. I know you knew Bree. She was in Ringo's chat. And me and Brainwavezz did a long live stream about that content. I got to bring it to Brainwavezz's attention to look for that content to bring it up when he talks about New Breed again. Because we did a long one on that when I was in New York. And she was in Ringo's chat, and me and Brainwavezz talked about it. We broke it down. Ringo talked about it a little bit. This dude right here is on some blink twice. He got these women crashing out for him. He got these dudes crashing out for him on some blink twice. He's just like that dude on blink twice right now in real time. They try to show you everything's calm, everything's good. No. He's a warlock disguised to play like he's holier than thou. Let's continue.
People sat there and watched all of that happen. Just think about the world you live in. People was enabling these people, and they was too afraid to say something because these people were powerful. They were powerful entrepreneurs, or, you know.
You're afraid to say what's going on in your neck of the woods with the people you deal with is in question. Because soon they're going to expose you. When they get tired of you and chew you out like a punk you are, they're going to expose you. That's why you try to do these vows to Satan. You ain't do no vows to God. Christ warned us not to do vows. And yet you telling everybody, I made a vow to God. No, you made a vow to Satan. Because you was about to be exposed by some other people. And what you did was try to buy some time. No. You getting set up for being exposed big time. Everybody going to know who you really are. We already know who you are. Other people going to start coming out and probably want to do interviews with us and really expose you in due time. So keep it up. Keep your lies up because it's going to catch up to you. Let's go.
Hollywood stars or whatever the case is. So it's like we're living in a world of the mindless. Let me break this down to y'all. I'm about to go deep. They like, Bree, you been going deep with this one. No. Hear me out. I want y'all to think about zombies for a second. Yeah, zombies.
He's talking about himself. He's talking about himself. He's talking about his chat. That's why he's doing the look back and forth. Let me rewind that. Look at him. He's getting nervous. Look at the dead skin. Look at the selling his soul. Like you can see the horns right there, y'all. Around his neck, you can see the horns. You can see them eat him alive right now. Watch this. Look again.
Takes precautions. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we aware out here. We are very aware. You know, listen, this satanic system is not about to control God's people. There's people out here who essentially hate us. And why do they hate us? They hate us because we refuse to bow down to anyone. We refuse to bow down to any.
He's saying that he will not confess of his sins to God. He will not confess his sins to God because he don't believe in God and Christ to begin with. So that lets you know right then and there what's going on with this entity. Let's continue.
Church leaders, any cults, camps, congregations. We're not bowing down to the government. We're not bowing down to anybody. Right?
Well, I'm glad that you're going to find your way out of here soon. They're going to pack you up. They're going to pack up your family and you out of here real soon. You about to be deported to another place, or the Lord going to deal with you very serious real soon. Either way, you know your time is up. Let's go.
Right? Within reason, meaning we're going to keep the rules, regulations, and policies of the land, of the world, because we have to, right? We're not going to color outside the lines where we're not obeying the law of the land, but we're not going to be controlled. We're not going to be controlled. Our souls are not going to be controlled. We're not going to be fearful to speak.
You already sold your soul, so quit playing this, telling your people lies that love lies listening to you. You sold your soul, liar. That's why you're gnashing your teeth right now in real time. Let's go.
Speak on what's righteous. There's so many people afraid nowadays to speak on social injustice. They're so afraid to speak on what's right.
And why you didn't speak on what Ringo stated earlier? Why you didn't speak on the situation that happened with the Ukrainian woman when that ninja unalived that Ukrainian woman and stabbed her? Hypocrite. Let's go.
There's too many people out here who are afraid to just call things out for what it is. There's too many people like that out here. Afraid to speak on what's right. It's so many situations where there's a lot of victims, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, and people.
Yeah, you put people in victimization. You have done some things that's questionable to women. Yet you saying I've done some questionable things to women. Liar. I have not. You have. Let's continue.
We'll see it. We look at all of these RICO charges and Diddy cases and R. Kelly cases and all that. People sat there and watched all of that happen. Just think about the world you live in. People was enabling these people, and
which makes us know that it's possible that you watch people do questionable things because you so into what these people have done. What have you saw that you're not telling people? Or you was involved in something you question yourself to not want to share with the audience because you did something. There's no doubt about it. You definitely did. Ladies, be careful with him. Let's go.
It was too afraid to say something because these people were powerful. They were powerful entrepreneurs or, you know, Hollywood stars or whatever the case is. So it's like we're living in a world of the mindless. Let me break this down to y'all. I'm about to go deep. They're like, Bree, you been going deep with this one. No. Hear me out. I want y'all to think about zombies for a second. Yeah, zombies. The original zombie used to eat brains.
This dude parted on 8 brains because a lot of them do that when they go through the door. They have to eat brains. They have to do various acts. The list goes on. He probably done did that already. Let's continue.
You know, back in the day, black and white films, the zombie ate brains, but they never ate each other's brains. They always go after a regular person, you know, the living dead, because that's what they are, living dead, socially dead, unaware, slaves to the system. What do they do?
He wants you to be slave to Satan. He wants you to be a slave to Satan. That's what he's saying in retrospect, y'all. He don't want you to be free. He wants you to be bound to him, his constituents, and to his father of lies. Let's continue.
Go after the brains of the living. Why? Why do they go after the brains of the living? Those who can see, those who are intuitive. Why? Because the brains of the dead are what? Dead. They on the same what? Frequency. They on the same megahertz. They on the same vibration. Why the hell would they eat a dead brain when they can get some brain with some livelihood to it? Why would they go after a dead brain when they can go after a brain that actually has something in it, has some content in it? So
he sneaked this in. Me, Ringo, and Brainwavezz. They want our content to be gone. They want our content to not get no push. This dude is mad that our content get pushed. That's what he mad about. He mad about us getting numbers, us getting support, our content being pushed. We're not forcing things like he is. At this point, y'all, him and other content creators that's like him, they forcing content. We don't force content. He's forcing things now. Brainwavezz pointed that out. Shout out to him because he's correct. He's forcing things. This guy is going to force his audience to do things that's unnatural in order to be in his chat. You heard it here first. If you hear any other content creator say that, they got it from here. He's going to do the force situation. If you want to be in my platform, he's going to do forcible. He's already starting now. And I'm no way surprised about it. Based on the way he's acting this entity, based on the way he's acting, he's forcing his audience to not watch anybody else but him. And that's how this entity is moving. That's why we know he don't have too much time left. Let's go.
Even when a lot of you brothers and sisters enter a room as the living, you become a target. Why? Because they're zombies and they want to eat your brain.
He's admitting that he want to eat our brains. He want to eat Ringo's brains, Brainwavezz's brains, my brains, other lady content creators that's on point, guys that's on point. He want to eat our brain. He want to have our soul because he don't have no soul. If he was a man of God, he will not talk like this. A man of God don't talk like this. A man that fears Yah is on point don't talk like this to the best of their ability. This guy is admitting that he sold his soul. He wish he had Ringo's soul. He wish he had my soul. He wish he had Brainwavezz's soul. He wish he had a lot of you people's souls in the chat to be away from God. Put a 3 in the chat. Y'all heard me say this many times, that some of these content creators want to push you away from God. Put a 3 in the chat if you recall me saying that. Because that's a fact, y'all. With him, it's not even about YouTube, views, likes, and money. He want to get people's souls to hell. And do not intertwine with this dude. Do not pray for this dude. The Most High will jack up your house. I'm not playing. I'm not playing what I'm saying. This is real conversation. If you go around and pray for this dude in secret, the Most High is going to jack your house up, jack your situations up. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? Stop praying for this dude. Stop doing repentant stuff. The Most High will jack your situation up. He has no respect of persons. My hands are clean like the book of Ezekiel say. So if you start praying for this dude, instead certain things start happening in your house or at your job, that's on you. Stop praying for sinners. Stop praying for retrobates. That be my zombies. Okay? Stop playing around. This is not a game. Let's go.
For lack of better terms, they see you as something they want to destroy. They see you something as they want to cannibalize, essentially.
Did you hear that? He wanna take everything from us. He wanna take our ingredients and live off of our soul because he has no soul, y'all. The dude has no soul. I told you this a while back. He has no soul, and now everything's coming out. And put a 5 in the chat if you heard me say that New Breed will be exposing who he is in August. Put a 5 in the chat if you heard me say that. So to those viewing could see it. Put a 5 in the chat if you heard me say that New Breed will expose himself August, taking the deal going into September. Put a 5 in the chat if you heard me say that. Anyway, let's continue.
Because why? You're operating on a different megahertz. You operating on a different frequency, a different vibration. So when
that means he sold his soul. He's talking about selling his soul. He's explaining to you more of why he sold his soul. Why he went through the doors and sacrificed his family. Listen.
You enter a room, guess what? There's a different tuning that
There's exposed right there. Listen.
Even when a lot of you brothers and sisters enter a room as the living, you become a target. Why? Because they're zombies and they want to eat your brain. For lack.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? Listen again. Listen, y'all.
Brain, when they can get some brain with some livelihood to it. Why would they go after a dead brain when they can go after a brain that actually has something in it, has some content in it? So even when a lot of you brothers and sisters enter a room as the living, you become a target. Why? Because they're zombies and they want to eat your brain, for lack of better terms. They see you as something they want to destroy. They see you something as they want to cannibalize, essentially. Because why? You're operating on a different megahertz. You operating on a different frequency, a different vibration. So when you enter a room, guess what? There's a different tuning that goes on. And
there it is. He confirmed it at the 1:07:35 mark. 1 hour and 7 minutes within 25 seconds to 35 seconds, you can hear it. He said it. Listen again, y'all. Let's go back a little bit. Listen.
They see you something as they want to cannibalize, essentially. Because why? You're operating on a different megahertz. You operating on a different frequency, a different vibration. So when you enter a room, guess what? There's a different tuning that goes on.
There it is. It's confirmed. Let's continue.
And they automatically paying attention to you because you're operating on a different level.
He's paying attention to us because we're operating righteously. And he's not. And he wants to take our soul to try to get back with God. That doesn't mean he will at all. It's not going to happen. It's a wrap, y'all. Let's continue.
They want your brains. Yeah, a bunch.
He wants our brains. Did you hear that? This entity wants our brains. He wants our life. We send it back to the sender. We rebuke it in the name of Christ. We send it back to the sender. We rebuke it in the name of Christ. Anything they try to send to us or to you in the chat that's on point, we will send it back to the sender in the name of Christ. We rebuke it in the name of Christ. Let's go.
Emotional zombies out here in these streets. Yeah. How many of y'all understood what I just said, you know?
He's wearing a smoking hat. Y'all see it? Put a one in the chat if you see the smoking hat he's wearing. He's wearing a smoking leaf hat, y'all. Because he gets high, he gets high, he gets high, he gets high, he gets high. He gets high. He be on all types of stuff, y'all. Let's continue.
Somebody said this is the most realistic show ever, bro. Thank you, man. You know, I get on here and the Almighty gives me the utterance. Okay, y'all get it, right? And so you got to keep in mind where you stand in all of this. Yeah, the invasions of the body snatchers. Look, here's the thing, and this for God's chosen people. This is what I want y'all to hear. Hear me and hear me clearly. Man, I be getting these down.
He ain't getting no downloads. He ain't getting no downloads. The demons is talking to him. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Let's rewind it back. Pay attention.
Y'all to hear me. Hear me and hear me clearly. Man, I be getting these downloads just chilling. Ladies and gentlemen, when y'all remove yourselves from a lot of what you may be going through, friends, family, colleagues, associates, co-workers, people who just try to keep you in a bubble or in a box, rather. When you remove yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things are going to fall behind you. And what I mean is, if you leave that workplace you at where you are enduring a lot of abuse, a lot of gang stalking, a lot of slander.
You see, he's telling you that's what he does. He's telling you what he does, like y'all deserve the glory talks about. He tells you what he does, y'all. Listen.
A lot of unfair treatment. When the Lord finally removes you from that situation and he gives you the direction and you transition, a lot of places that you've been in life, a lot of people that you've been around, a lot of things are going to literally fall apart because they're going to find out that a lot of times you were the one holding up a lot more than they thought you were holding up.
That's why the Most High has removed us from him. And ever since the Most High has removed us from him, things been on the up and up for us since then. After we repented of what we said about each other, me, Brainwavezz, Ringo, you know what I'm saying? Now, you see what's going on with us, and you see him going down, down, down to the dirt, to the lake of fire. And Ringo, you are correct. This got to be, as I stated, many people I talked with stated, this got to be the top of the hellfire on this earth. No doubt about it. Let's continue.
You know, You know, they didn't really see how beneficial you was to. They didn't see how beneficial you was to the job,
He wish he had control. Listen to the control mechanism. This is the control. Listen.
to that corporation, to that friendship, to that family dynamic. They just they did not see your value. And this is why I'm always talking about truly internalizing your value. Yeah. And I don't know what it is about the Most High's people. A lot of the times when we go places, we bless it. We really bless everywhere we go.
No, no, no. You don't bless anywhere where you go. I'm going to do this. Let me go on full screen. I'm going to do this. Ever since you've been watching my platform, if you've been seeing better things in your life, put a $sign in the chat. You've been watching me, Ringo, or Brainwavezz, right? Have your life has been getting better by the Most High through Christ, the angels, the witness, the statements. Put a $sign if your life has gotten better since you've been watching our topics. Because what he's saying is that the people over their lives is getting better. No, they're not. If they were, he will have a lot of support in the chat. He will have a lot of support in the chat. If he was moving correctly, he will have support in the chat. Not all the time, some of the times. Put a $sign. If I had a conversation with you and things have been going up and up to the point that the Most High has shown you even more because you took the tools that I show you to do better. Some of you took the tools to show you to do better. You know it's coming from God in Christ, and boom, your whole life has changed. Some of you are not going through hardship at the job. Many of you, if anything, they're asking you, can you do more overtime? We'll pay you more. We'll give you more money. We'll give you a tax write-off if you help us with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They're not pushing you away. They really want you to stay. They really want to give you more money because you're moving correctly. See, there it is. There it is, y'all. You see? He can't get one person to say that his life changed. Not even one person that deals with him. Let's continue.
To the point where some places just start functioning on an optimal level when we're there. That's when you really can truly internalize, like, you know what? I'm valuable. I am a value.
You're not a value. Because if you have value, people will support your value. They know not to support you, demon. They know not to support you. They know not to support you. So we're going to end it right there, y'all. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Appreciate those who supported the work different ways. So now I'm going to give a shout out to those who's in the chat. Mrs. Edwards, Keystone, Corey, Forever Studio, Mrs. Edwards, Mr. and Mrs. Eldridge, Mr. Edwards, Corey, Keystone, Forever Studios. I believe Rissa was here. Shout out to everybody else tuning in to the show. Hey, that's pretty much about it. You know what I'm saying? I got to get ready to go back and take care of some stuff real quickly. So make sure you get the lights up on your way out. Hey, shout out to those who support when they can, multitude of ways. Shout out to my day ones. You already know who it is. Those who's living in the clouds. Make sure you like the video on your way out. That's all I gotta say. Want to show y'all this. What y'all think about this? What y'all rate this cologne I got? Ladies, what you rate this cologne I got? What you rate this cologne, ladies? Look at this. Look at this. Ooh-wee. Look at this, ladies. What you rate this? What you rate this, ladies? Fellas, this is high end Valentino. Ooh-wee. This is the box right here that it came in. You see it? This is the box it came in. You already know what it is. Like I said, this is the old Valentino right here. You ain't got the new one. You ain't got the new one. This is the new one. This is the new one. You ain't got this. This is the new one. This is the new one. You might have the other flavor, the green one. The green one was the recent one. This is the new one. This is the new one. This is that. This is that new one. Nope. Nope. It don't cost. It costs. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right, Keystone. The new one costs about $180, $200. But I don't know why you put the price out there for. Keystone put the price out there. It's all good, Keystone. Most people cannot spend that type of money. You know what I'm saying? They can't spend that type of money. Mrs. Edwards say a 10. Thank you, Mrs. Edwards. Appreciate that. Listen, this will get you in a lot of trouble, fellas. This will get you in a lot of trouble. A lot of ladies see you wearing this, you in trouble. You get something like this and you put this on, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Trust me when I tell you. This is that high-end cologne. You know what I'm saying? Listen, my cologne range is going up, ain't going down. Listen, my cologne range is going up. It's not going down, y'all. You haven't seen anything yet. Y'all better become a member. Y'all better become a member because I ain't going to share everything publicly. I ain't going to share everything publicly. Nope. Even the green one, there it is right there. Even a snippet of it. I got the 2 snippets of this, and then I got the Amani code. When that new Amani code comes out, I'm getting it. When that new Amani code coming out, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm sure is. Listen, my cologne collection is coming back, y'all. Some of you got massive colognes. That's what's up. Shout out to the fellas that got massive cologne. Look, stepping my game up, y'all. I'm gonna get better. Before you know it, I got a quiz. What is the #1 cologne of all time? Let's see who gets the answer. Let's see who gets the answer in the chat. Or what, you're gonna Google it? You're gonna Google it? You're gonna Google it? What's the number one? Nope. That's in the top 10. That's in the top 10. Uh-oh. Is RZA correct? Is RZA correct? RZA is not correct. RZA is not correct. Correct. RZA's gone to the she's gone to the actually this she talking about, if you talking about nah, no RZA. Gucci, no. It's not Gucci. It's not Gucci. RZA's taking it back in the days. But no, bruh, it's not on, it's not even in the radar. It's not Gucci. I know somebody got it. Come on now, somebody got it. Who know the answer? Who know the answer? Who know the answer? I'm gonna give you the name right now. I'm gonna help you out. There it is. That's the answer. That's the number one. And you gotta be a millionaire to get that. You gotta be a millionaire to get that. That one right there is the number one cologne of all time. Combined, it's $1 million. That, listen, it's to the point. You got Bruni. Bruni's like 5,000. This is crazy, man. Yeah, so you got that, y'all. Hey, look, we all got some great colognes. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Ford II. Wow. 2.3 million for cologne. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Golden Delicious. That's about 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fellas, if you gonna get something nice to start, anywhere between 150 to 250. If you're ready to get to that 500,000 range, it's gonna get greater. If you're in that 1,000, 5,000 range, you can get you a nice cologne. Yeah, get you one. Man, I'm looking at Something right now I want to get, and I will get it. I will get it. Definitely gonna get it. I'm telling you right now. Listen, it's so much. It's so much we got to do, y'all, when it comes to cologne. I might get a Michael's Kors or Dior. Yeah, Dior. Listen, Dior. Dior. Yeah. I might get me a Dior, y'all. I might get another Dior. Elisa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me show y'all this. Yeah. See that Dior right there? Ooh wee. That's on some other stuff, y'all. Yep. Get a Dior. Or I get this. Get this Versace right here. Get this Versace right here. You see that Versace? Get that. If I really want to get it, John Paul. Well, I can't show you John Paul. Yeah, that cannot be shown on YouTube. This one right here. Yeah. The barricade. Look at that barricade. See that? That's on my bucket list. The barricade. Mm-hmm. A lot of y'all are sleeping on this one here. A lot of y'all sleeping on this one. Creed. Y'all sleeping on the Creed right there. Creed. Ooh wee. Creed. That's a bottle right there. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning into the show. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on I got to do. So, CVS has Savage on sale now. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to the source. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, Rissa, I'm going to the source. I don't want no knockoffs. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to CVS or, you know, Walmart. No disrespect. Now I'm going to the original source. I'm going to the original source. That's just me. Keystone says, I know about Creed. I'm about to get me a bottle within the next month. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yo, Keystone. When you do, man, yo, just do a video about your colognes, man. For real. Do your videos about cologne, man. Yeah, man, I had to get this, y'all. I'm very happy about it. And I'm going to use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? This should last me for a minute, you know, based on what the performance of this cologne is. So it's going to be a masterful piece. So I appreciate you fellas and ladies for tuning into the show. And to that female content creator, you're a witch. You're so out of pocket. You endorse New Breed because he shot your name out. Wow, man. If he has to shout your name out for you to yo, there's too many witches and warlocks, man. We gotta watch out, y'all. We gotta watch out. And I just move correctly and let it be known. So, hey, I'm gonna get on out of here. So y'all take it easy. She lied on Ringo. I wanted to talk about it publicly. She's down with New Breed. She's in cahoots with DoorDash. And that lets me know that New Breed and DoorDash talk with each other. That confirms it right there. He has not even denied DoorDash. He has not denied the rumor of Martha Messenger with the lady Martha Messenger is with is relatable to New Breed's lady. He has not even talked about that. So has not talked about Trent No Genius not being his relative. He has not denied that. And most definitely, he could definitely be related to Pastor Dow, that deity, entity, deity ways. He could be related to him some way, somehow. So with that said, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. I'll talk with y'all real soon. Thank y'all for liking the video. We got a lot more likes than usual. It's about doggone time. And the more likes we get, the more people can listen to this content. I'm out.